to some third-party tools like Office 365, then some Salesforce CRM, Dynamic CRM. So in this case, like we have to struggle between two systems. Sometimes even the local Excel sheet, it's old-fashioned, but still many of the websites are still unorganized to manage the lead inquiry data. So for this, I think this time we have created one package called Umbraco CRM, where you can manage all your customers' inquiries within the Umbraco solution itself. So you don't have to navigate within the multiple systems, but we can manage within the same Umbraco. So right now we have developed for the V13 as alpha release, and let's see how it has been designed so far, and we can move forward from the community's feedback, and we can proceed for the final launch. Next slide. Yeah. So the summary is something that we going to manage the inquiries within the Umbraco back office itself, and then the next point is for lead management, to how the interaction, like how the activity is being aligned, like the cold call email has been sent, what any task has been aligned, any notes we have created against of the lead customer's inquiry. So we have all aligned these points along with the CMS. So we can manage the activities, we can align the task, we can create the notes. Emails also we are thinking, but it is not in this release. So we can manage the emails via campaign. So within this back office, you can also trigger the mail and you can track the conversion from this CRM itself. Apart from that, there is an option to create a deal as well. Like once the lead inquiry has been converted into the sales, so we will call it as a deal, and everything we can manage within the Umbraco CRM itself. So that is what our main agenda, to design this and can manage all the customers and their contacts as a persona within the back office itself as a single point of view. So the challenge what we are going to solve here. So Asha, if you can click on the next slide. So before moving ahead, let me introduce ourselves. So myself, I am Nikhil, and Umbraco MPP and the Certified Master, working as a CEO and CTO at Kiriraj Digital, and working with Umbraco since more than 10 years, since version number 4. Asha, over to you.
Hi, I'm Asha. I'm working as a solution architect here, and I'm working with Umbraco since version 6. I see a lot of transition over the period, and I have like 10 plus years of experience to working with the Umbraco. So it's good, and I think Umbraco is like upgrading widely. So yeah, that's good to work with it.
Great. So the main challenge what we are solving right now here is the why we need this package. So the image, I built it with the help of AI, with the chat GPT. So sometimes we like many of all of the website has the forms. Form has the submission. Submission is aligned with the email. Then after, what happened with that inquiry? Sometimes we are managing into the local Excel. It's old fashioned. Sometimes any third party integrations. So it's very hard to manage the actual conversation where the customers reside and where the inquiry is in. So we all knows, as we are the techie people. So the why are the form submissions end up in emails. Sometimes it's Excel sheet or any third party tools. We don't have a kind of a single persona where we can see that where the leads reside right now, and no one has a single view of the customer's interactions, like what is happening behind the scene. So we have built the solution. We need a native CRM within the Umbraco itself, so we can manage our all data at a single platform, which is in the Umbraco itself. So Asha, if you can navigate to the next slide. Yep. So the solution as we described, we will of course going to land into the demo after the slide, where you will be able to see the glimpse of it. We have created a centralized inquiry management as a Umbraco back office, where you can see all your leads interaction, including the customer persona, what leads, how many contacts align to that customer as an organization, and how native and the user friendly within the Umbraco back office it is. Also, it is customizable as alpha release for the phase 1, but we are thinking to make it as much as extensible so that we can expand it to the future perspective for like campaign creation, email marketing, along with the CRM itself. But again, it depends on the first alpha release, how it goes and how we will see the feedback from the community. And we are looking forward, we are excited for that. So Asha, I think you can navigate with the demo. So
yeah, so let's see how it is working. What I'm showing at this moment is like a little bit of glimpse of the Umbraco CRM package. That's something built by our enthusiast team, and they worked really great in this. So yeah, I hope you all can see.
yep.
And it's Umbraco back office. Right. Okay, so first let's move into it. An example, you have something on your website, example as a form. That's something filled by the users, front-end users, and we are managing leads, we are managing contact, organization, and everything inside Umbraco back office. So for that, first, we are thinking to expand it at Umbraco forms level as well, but at the first phase, we have created our custom form, which are dynamic. Based on that, we can retrieve the data. So I'll first land on this and show you how we are building the forms. So this is the entry point. This is the first configuration that something needs to be done. So create form. I already created one form. I would like to show you that one. So you can see the inquiry form, and this is for the CRM lead. So basically at this moment in our first phase, we have some lead contact and organization. So if you have a contact form directly on a website and you would like to directly integration or directly put website contact, then you can use the contact organization. But for this moment, as an inquiry, I'll be using this CRM lead. Okay, these are all are the forms filled. We can add new, just configured, but we can add new as well. By clicking on the add option, here we'll have a field name, the field name, whatever you can give as per your requirement. It will generate the alias. It will ask you about the property. These are the property from the table structure, table schema. You can map this property, and these are the forms fields which we are configuring. So it has like a text, number, email, password, checkbox, date, text area. I already built it. Once you build this, you will get some property editor where you can directly configure, choose your form for the front end. So here I have one form, inquiry form. That's something I'm selecting and doing a save and publish. And on a front end, this form will show me. And this is just a demo purpose. So this is very simple form. You can design as per, this is the fully customizable. You can design as per the website theme. Okay, so let's go one by one, and I'll add one inquiry. For an example, Jason Roy, I have an email which already I've taken. Contact number. Can be anything, company can be digital, website is this, and here I need to Umbraco logins. Once I submit this, it will show me your form is already it's submitted successfully. I'll go back here and see in a leads, because this I've configured this as a lead, so it will come in a lead portion. If you have configured the form based on organization or contact, once they submit it, you can see in the respective entity. But yeah, so here our lead is here in our leads portion. Now, because it was a very basic form and we need some other details as well. So for an example, you have a contact number and some person from our, the person from the sales team will call the person and get some information. I'll select education. I'll select from the website it came, and this is the email address. What is the status? I think it's new. who will be the lead owner. So this lead owner are basically the Umbraco back office users to whom we are assigning this lead. So later on, once we logged in with that user and we come on the section, the respective assigned leads will be shown in their leads list page. So for an example, I'm just assigning this to USA region manager and then submit. Probably I tried with this. Yeah. So this lead has been assigned to the USA region manager. And once I'll go to the login, I've already logged in with the USA region manager. So once I refresh the page, I'll be able to see the very recent lead which has been created, okay, and which has been assigned to me, basically. Once you click on this, here we have some view where we can see the activity, what has been happened so far. And here are the organization details. So for that, it's like someone who has, we have two things here. It's like we can put the organization as a free text because at this moment, we are not sure. This hasn't converted as a deal at this moment. So this organization is basically, it can be the existing organization or it can be the free text. Once we convert into DIL, then it will convert the organization as an entity. So here we have a website, industry, source. From here you can change your job title or anything. Okay, and we are tracking the activity. Now this lead came and I'm putting my notes here for this lead, as in I need to submit to Umbraco Devs CV. So this is the note for myself, okay, which I have created. Now, based on this, we can create a task for this, and this will be like submit to CV. Okay. The priority will be for me is high. Assigned to I'll assign this to me myself when I need to submit it by tomorrow, and the status of this is true. All right. Now I can mark as to completed as well once completed. Okay, then I can add the notes, more notes here. It's like I have submitted the CV. Now I need to take a follow-up. So something like that. So basically, as per the process or the whatever the sales people are following this or whoever following this, they can add their task and notes for this. And finally, we can convert this to DIL. Okay, so here again, it's like there is an, if there is an organization already exist, you would like to, map with that organization, then we will have the selection. Otherwise, we can, put anything like Giridash Digital New organization, and this is convert for example. Okay. Once this will convert to DIL, we have two things. It's redirect us on a context. It's like the contact with the organization name and the email address will going to be created here, and we can see the new organization has been created. All right. So this whole activity we can track from the back of our admin user as well. The lead has been converted in organization context, so that we won't be able to see. Okay, so this is the whole flow as in leads and organization. I would like to show you the case where we have the lead from the existing customer, and we into in an existing organization. We would like to map that. What can be done in that case? For an example, this is the same lead. Okay, so this is the new lead has been created. Okay, and again, I'm selecting randomly. Lead this. Okay, so this is the lead. For an example, I know that this is my existing customer, existing organization that already have or existing customer. Then you just need to map it once while you are doing a convert to bill. You just need to map it with the current organization, which is like we do have a two current organization we can map from anyone. I'm doing digital. So it won't create any other organization, but it will going to map with the existing one. All right. So this was the flow. It's like we are also building some very good dashboard. It's just like a phase one, and we are just showing the statistics and everything. But we need to do a lot with this. Afterward, we do have a few things like a permission, how we are setting up the permissions for this. Basically, I have this all are the member user groups which are currently exist into the Umbraco back office. For an example, this sales manager, what I would like to show the sales manager user group, all the users from this group will see or will have a permission which I'm configuring here. So basically, this all things they will be seeing. All the permission can be set from here, because we need to allocate them permission to add some industry status, like sources and everything. What we do have a master, so I'll jump into it on this very shortly. But yeah, so we are setting up the permission here. So based on this permission, the sales people or the sales manager and the other person, whoever we are configuring, they can be able to configure those masters and everything. So this was the group permission, and let's move on this master part. So here we have a configuration to set up the new status. Already we have set up, but yeah, I can show you how we can do that. So currently we build a one very optimized screen where we have a lot of status related to tasks, leads, priorities, but we collate it into one and build the way where we can set up our status into one screen, where we can define the type, what the status will go. Is this a task status or a lead status or a priority status? And based on that, we can configure here. So this is just a master which we are seeing, like we are allocating the status. Those all are the masters. We can create the status based on our requirement. Then industry again, it's a master where you can add your industry, which type of the industry you want within your system. Then sources, we have a partner directory, reference, of work, website we can create from here, and that will be. Then countries, we can also set up the countries based on our requirement, as like where this is located, as like in which region this is located, what the states, and everything. So countries and states. So these are the like configurable countries, configurable states, configurable sources, industries, and status. We can also see the context, which whatever that has been created here with some filters and everything, we can in case if we need to create a new one, we don't want to wait, or someone it's like we already have the client and it's completely come in and we need to create a contact for that, then we can easily create from here as well. Just like an organization, we can create a new organization from here. We don't need to wait for any leads come in and then can be converted. No, we can manage from directly from here in the back office. Right. So possibly this was the whole flow. That's something we have designed so far, and we wanted to show that we wanted to show in to community. We would like to have like the feedbacks and everything, and how the people actually whoever going to use that, what they want. And how they want to use it. So if feedback can come, then we can accommodate that based on their requirement. So yeah, they are happy to get a lot of feedback, and based on that we can design it and take it on the next level. So that was it for the front end for this CRM demo.
So as the next, we also have some future roadmaps along with this release. So what we are thinking is a next step to build a sales and contract management. So once you will convert your lead as an inquiry to the deal, then how you are going to manage their sales and contract. Then right now we have given a fully dynamic forms creation. So in the future roadmap, we are thinking to provide integration with the Umbraco Forms itself. So we can connect the CRM package with Umbraco Forms. And we would also like to add a dashboard with some enhanced report analytics. So the managers and respective users can see the upcoming tasks at a to-do. So tomorrow, if they have to share some to developer CV, so they can see their dashboard, that what are the activities he has to perform today, and some automated emails and the notifications also. That's what we are thinking as a next plan. And sometimes the contracts and everything, some files also we have to store. So we are thinking for the media files extension, so we can utilize that into the CRMS as well. And we are thinking to utilize the campaigns management within the CRM as well. So these are the future roadmap. That's what we have considered as a internal feedback from our GD team to the community as well. So that's what we have built so far. And of course, any feedback from the community who is joined here, how it likes for them, and like any feedback, any questions.
I think they are the behind picture. Yeah, so it's a
So the
big
credit
shout.
goes to the big shout to the GD package team who built this package. They took an initiative and come up with the good ideas as a solution to build. Not Umbraco is just a CMS, but it should be scalable in terms of the CRM as well within the single platform.
So, any questions or feedback?
Thank you, Vijay. I think Leon is also here. Leon, any feedback from your side? You can unmute, and we would love to see your feedback.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. It looks like a nice package. Of course, still in development, as you can see, but I think there's quite some potential there. As part of Umbraco, part of the DXP group, I see a lot of connecting endpoints that could be connected, of course, so connecting the dots. But yeah, it's a nice looking package, and perhaps you can share whether it will be a free package or a paid package, and if you need input from the community, as in code sharing, or do you only want the feedback and will GUI Digital build it? Perhaps you can collaborate a little bit more on that.
Sure.
But looks good.
So that's what we are thinking, something like how to expand. We can see how the community likes and any feedback. So, let's see how it goes. But ultimately, we found there is a gap of CRM is Umbraco inbuilt. So that's what we would like to achieve, to connect the dots CMS with CRM. So that's what's the basic idea of it. Thank you, Leon, for the feedback. Yeah. Anyone else? I can see some comments from Bhavini. It was very informative and great initiative. Thank you, Bhavini. So I would assume the silence answer is there is nothing to be pending yet. And I would say thank you to everyone who has been participated to this and making this meetup to more proud. And we also have another package lined up from Paul C, who is also an Umbraco MVP from the Clarksville. And he will going to present on 5th of November about the bulk upload in Umbraco. So that is something we have lined up into the month of November. Does this package also can integrate on HubSpot? So Vijay, to answer that, like HubSpot, we are created the in-house in Umbraco itself as a HubSpot. So you can maintain all your inquiries within this Umbraco CRM itself. So if we need to integrate HubSpot, I think there is another package already available into the Umbraco marketplace. So we can utilize that one. Thank you, Deepak, for your appreciation. Okay, guys, then I think, thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Asha, for joining this and presenting this to the community. And if any more feedback or any rates, please rate yourself in the meetup. So we would love to serve more to the community, and let's looking forward for the next meetup on the 5th of November with Paul Seal as Umbraco bulk upload. Meanwhile, thank you guys and happy Diwali.
Thank you. Happy
Thank
Diwali.
you.
Thank you. Happy Diwali.
Thank you. Bye.